The residents of Mandinary Darusalam, a settlement in Kombo North District, West Coast Region, held a press conference to voice their anger and frustration over an eviction notice they received. The letter dated August 13, 2024, from the Srift Division informed the residents that the land they occupied belongs to one Sering Bubakar Job, and they have been ordered to vacate the property by Friday, September 13, 2024. Failure to comply with this deadline will result in a forceful eviction. With more than 1,000 compounds at risk, residents gathered on Saturday to express their concerns and call on the authorities to intervene.
We wish to inform the relevant authorities that this statement is disheartening and would no doubt impact on socio-economic, political lives of the people residing in the above communities. While it is important to protect our individual rights, that is one of the things that we are also combining here, and freedom, the government equally has a responsibility to consider the welfare, well-being, and the territorial integrity of each community. And this is what we want the government to also look at. In these evictions, is implemented as planned. It is expected to displace more than 1,000 compounds. And in that, we wouldn't just go figures by saying no to it, but I think we were also able to make a video coverage yesterday just to show the people what we are saying. We are not here just to say hearsay or say something that we don't know. But anything that we are saying, we had an evidence to that. Then I don't think whether government will definitely compromise one individual compound against 1,000 compounds. With a total population over 20,000 people, including youths, children, and women. Most importantly, each compound owner has his own land transfer document. They are all paying our annual rates tax, and the process of acquiring the company, the occupancy, and the title deed, those contributing towards the national development. Why we said these things, I will make a breakthrough to this. Because we were all able to get our land transfer document from the Alcalde of Mandinary. The Alcalde of Mandinary is not a member of the Marekunda family. So meaning, Alcalde has consented that this land belongs to the family of Marekunda. He was the one that gave us the transfer paper. And from that transfer paper, that's what we used to go to Brikama Area Council and then be paying our rates and taxes. And these have been accepted without no query. So if it turns later on and tells us that Sering Job is owing a compound here, you think Alcalde would have not been at a place where we are. Notwithstanding, all the occupancies here, when we got the land, we went to Brikama Area Council at the Physical Planning Department. We were issued with a sketch plan. And that sketch plan was approved by who? Department of Physical Planning. We got our approved compound list. It was approved by Physical Planning. But now going to the latter part, you are asked that yes, the lease compound that you are occupying belongs to another person. Does that serve fishy? That is why we want the government to come in. Because these are a lot of oversights. And this oversight is a concern to us, and we need a confident authority to make sure that these things are addressed.
They urge the government to prioritize the community's interests, highlighting the devastating impact the eviction would have on families.
The land encroachment caused by Sering Job, leased property located to Karawan, has indeed hindered the documentation process and the title deed for all of us. Meaning, we cannot do the end process to make sure that we also go to the end of getting our occupancy. It will also be illogical to deprive people and family members from their lives and investment for the sake of unscrupulous individual in the interest of one person. This initiative is taken to grant absolute protection and security to the rights of the citizenry, residents who are faced with housing constraints. We assure you that this decision has not been taken lightly due to the inconveniences and the disruptions it will cause to the lives and livelihoods and affected residents and families of this very community. Therefore, it is imperative that the government should consider the interests of the community for the purpose of promoting common good, social cohesion, harmony, efficiency allocations of resources, balanced competing interests, and long-term sustainability. These are some of the concerns and challenges that we want the government to definitely hear from us and then serve the government.
If the Mandinary Darusalam community is evicted, over 1,000 households comprising more than 20,000 people including women and children would face displacement. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Buba Gayigo.